Cincinnati is getting national attention, but not really the kind that we want.
Yeah, the police department is getting calls from all over the country because of a Facebook post by a local officer telling black men white cops are looking for a reason to kill them. Local 12's Deborah Dixon reports on the fallout.
It was after the police-involved killing of Alton Sterling in Baton Rouge that Cincinnati police officer Freddie Vincent, shown here after a 2004 self-defense shooting in Walnut Hills, warned African-American friends and family to make sure they are in a public place and comply with all demands of white police officers because they are looking for a reason to kill a black man. FOP President Dan Hils says many officers, active and retired, have expressed extreme concern about the post. The police department would only say it's investigating. Defense attorney Mike Allen was a Cincinnati police officer.
I could certainly see why white police officers would be upset by something like that. That's why this police officer's First Amendment rights are not as strong as an ordinary citizen. He's a part of a department. He's a part of an organization that protects the public.
To put it simply, Cincinnati officers can't post anything that hurts the department. Mike Allen said police all over the country are finding this out, including a Detroit detective last week.
A detective said some very derogatory things, along with obscenities, about Black Lives Matter on a Facebook post. Chief Craig up in Detroit took immediate action, and that person was demoted from detective to patrol officer.
I think the officer was out of line, though, to directly point our direction to a particular race of police officer. That violates the fraternal order.
But Pastor Tate said it's not out of line to tell young black men to comply with police.
To tell children, black men, to follow the protocols, that's a great statement. That's words of wisdom, and I would share those same words of wisdom with any young black man that I meet today. Officer
Vincent asked to be moved out of District 5. Some police officers want him fired. Others say it's a Freddie problem. He has a somewhat checkered history with the police department. That history, became a police officer in 1995. A few years later, he was fired after he was speeding in Butler County. He didn't have a driver's license. Then he got his job back. His personnel jacket has several cruiser wrecks, a dishonesty, a failure of good behavior. But in 2007, he saved the life of another police officer by shooting someone who was getting ready to shoot a cop out at Vito's in Roselawn. Yeah. So that's all part of his past. So this is not over yet. There are other posts that they have to consider. The investigation is still going on. It was interesting today how many people would not talk about this.
I can imagine, and I also was thinking about the brass at the Cincinnati Police Department have to be thinking, with everything we're dealing with, we do not need this.
Well, maybe that's why they didn't have anything to say.
Good point.
But it makes me wonder if they should be talking about it when everyone's, oh, I'm not going to talk about that. I'm not going to talk about it. Well, maybe we should be talking about this, or maybe it is just a Freddie problem. We'll find out.
All right, Deb. Thanks very much.